So I'm gonna make a YouTube video today because I haven't made a YouTube video in a while, and I was making a lot of YouTube videos, but not a lot of people were watching them. Working on a van project to get some stuff on the road. So if you're here for that, this is not a van update. This is pretty much a vlog that I'm practicing it, watering it. I'm like what I call it, priming the pumps, trying to get an idea of what kind of content I'm gonna make, and pretty much I want to make it into a vlog. So today I'm going to do a video about guitar slides, and so if you don't like guitar slides, stick around. You know, you might learn something. But if you like guitar slides, here I'm going to teach you a thing or two about guitar slides. I've been using guitar slides for probably about 25 years, and I actually prefer glass slides. And this is a glass slide, but it's hard to get an actual real glass slide, and they're also fragile. And they're just, I don't use glass slides because I use brass slides. Now, why do I use brass slides? I think just because I've been using them more because they're easier to get your hands on. I've just kind of gotten used to them. But realistically, I think glass sounds a little better than brass. And you notice Derek Trucks, to me, that guy is like the Beethoven of blues slide guitar. He really is. It's not my opinion. That guy is a blues slide master. And I mean, like, if you don't know who Derek Trucks is, I mean, go check him out. But I mean, he uses glass, and that's the way slides should sound. But I use brass, and the brass slide I've gotten to prefer is the 227. That's backwards because the camera's backwards, but it's a 227 Dunlop. And when the 227 Dunlop comes, it's that size right there. And you see that concave nature to it? The reason it's concave like that is so that it goes across the guitar, is it called the circumference of the strings, right? So it makes it easier to catch all 6 strings. I don't play slide that way, but that's why it's like that if you're wondering. But what I do to them, these 227s, is I cut them down to about that length right there. And the reason I cut them down to that length is because I play it on my ring finger, and I only want it to drop down to about my knuckle. So in a comparison, that would be a bit too long for my knuckle, right? So I'm gonna do a little video. I'm just gonna show myself cutting it off just to make a video. I appreciate you watching if you're still watching at this point. There will be more videos coming soon. The van, I'm working on the van. But today the video is about guitar slides. So I'm out here in my garage on a makeshift work table. I've got the slide locked down into a pair of vice grips and marked. And I'm going to cut it with a hacksaw. It's not a very hard metal to cut. Brass is very malleable. And it'll go right down it. But it's hard to cut it straight. Woo! Be careful if you don't know what you're doing. Easy enough, right? And then, as that usually happens with these, the end is a little bit crooked. It's not perfectly cut across. That happens every time I cut these. And I just have to spend a little time with a flat file and just spend some time grinding it down. Still a little off. close enough for me. And then I'll do some filing on the inside to get that jagged kind of nature. Get that jagged edge off of there. And then I got these little small files to do the inside. I lost my last one. I don't need many of these. But I lost mine and I had to get some more, and so I had to make some new ones. And that's how I file it down. So yeah, that's how I make my slide. It's a 227 concave, and as you can see, the top of it is concaved, right? And it does play a little different when I'm playing. That concave nature, the way I play, I usually focus on more single strings, more of like a Fred McDowell style, or really any blues style, or old Delta blues style, where you focus on individual strings at a time. The concave is for focusing on all 6 strings at a time, kind of like the way Derek Trucks plays, where he plays the whole guitar at one time. So the way I play it, but they do make a straight one like that. This is a 222, and it's been cut also. But I mean, the 222 is a bit smaller. Let me show you what I'm talking about. It's a bit smaller. Doesn't have as much weight to it, but it's not concave. It's more of a pinky slide, really, is what the 222 is. But I use a 227. I cut it like that right there. And that's the one I use, and that's, slide video. Thank you for watching.